Hello and welcome to A God is a Geek Let's Play. My name's Adam Cook and I'm here with our resident fighting expert, Mr. Sean Smith.
Hello.
And we're looking here at Persona 4 Arena, which is a game Sean and I have both been looking forward to a great deal because it's finally coming out in May in the UK. Sean, you're a big Persona fan, so excited?
Yeah, I mean, it's been out for bloody ages over in the other territories, and unfortunately it was the only region-locked PS3 game, yet it's like the one that I've most wanted to play, because it combines the brilliant sort of Arc System Works fighting games with, you know, let's face it, Persona 4 was an incredible, we gave it 10 out of 10 here, so yeah, it's fair to say we're pretty excited about this one.
And so what we're going to do is I'm going to try and talk while Sean plays, because as anyone who's played a fighting game knows it's not the easiest thing to do at the same time. So we're going to have a look here first of all at the sort of buttons and the tutorial modes, really, aren't we?
What I'm going to do is I'll just explain if I go into the options. Now, some of your fighters, like your Street Fighters and even Tekkens and stuff, have quite a lot of different buttons. But with this game, it's quite simplified. You've got just your weak, your strong, and your attack that's linked in with the persona that each character has. So you're only using the 4 face buttons, which can also be used in combinations to do like evasions and furious attacks and all-out attacks. And the burst, which is kind of like when your meter fills up, mega attack. And you'll see there that you can also record stuff as well, which is an interesting addition to any fighting game, really, where you can actually, I believe, record what you're doing, so you can upload videos of what you're doing to show off to other people across the internet. So I've just inadvertently changed something now, so I'll restore it. If we come out of this, and what I'm going to do first, just have a look at the lesson mode, which, like most of the Arc games, it will talk you through each kind of mechanic of the game. So I'll have a look at this, and you know, I don't really need to do all of these, do I? I mean, walking, we know, is just going to be walking across the screen. Even my 7-month-old son, who sat next to me, would probably be able to manage this one. Same with crouching and jumping and all your basic attacks. So what I'll do is we'll have a look first of all at the weak persona.
One thing worth mentioning is that if you haven't completed Persona 4 or Persona 4 Golden, it's the story mode in this is very unique in that it's incredibly in-depth. There's lots of text, and it's set after the story, but there are some possibilities that it might spoil things because it alludes to things that have happened. But back to the action. Okay,
so as you can see, you've got the protagonist from Persona 4 here with a sword, and when you attack with a persona, there you go. So it's much like some of the summon characters in sort of Blaze Blue and I don't know, even stuff like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We've seen this kind of thing before. So you've got the crouching attack, and then you've got the jumping one. So there you go, I've cleared that. You did it! Then you've got the strong persona, which is, I would imagine, just the same, but a slightly more badass. So there you go. So the persona guy, Izanagi, is that one? Comes out and kicks Yasuki's ass.
One thing I'd say is that I have played this and I've done a bit of the tutorial mode. But one thing about a lot of fighters is that when you're actually playing them, you can't always take in what you're seeing because you're concentrating on the action, and having the ability to actually just stand and watch this and see the backgrounds animated, it bears saying how gorgeous this game is.
Yeah, all of their games are good though, you know. Arc System Works, and going back to the days when Sammy were around, their games have looked amazing. You go back onto the kind of PS2 era and their games looked incredible, so much going on. So right, now let's cover defense. Let's begin with the standing block. So on this one, you know, standard tutorial stuff. Yosuke's going to attack me and I'm going to block. There you go. So no damage sustained there. You did it. Crouch and block, hold it diagonal down. Anyone that's played a fighter will know that these are all basic things.
Yeah, I mean, some games, for example, like Mortal Kombat 9 had a a block button, and then with Injustice they changed it to that system where you just hold back to block, and this is that too.
Yeah, you've got the air block, which was, I believe that was first made an appearance in Darkstalkers, and now it's like par for the course. So next up we've got dashing, which is a double tap in each direction, and if you hold it down your character can run across the screen. The same way you can do a back step to evade, double tap backwards and you jump backwards, but you can't do that continuously across the screen. So but you use that to make some room for yourself if you want to get out of the way of your opponent. And then you've got high jump, which is this is standard. If you've played Blaze Blue, you'll know what this is all about, where you tap down quickly and then up and you do like a mega jump really high. So
You did it again.
yeah. You can do the aerial dash and aerial back step as well, so that is like tap, tap, there you go, it's making me do it in this order, so there you go, I've cleared that one. So these are all standard things for these type of fighters. What's this one? Let's try a move that can be done while you're being knocked back, so air recovery.
Every single move looks kind of savage because of the personas. It's it really does. It's persona, isn't it? It's great.
Yep.
So again, we're just looking at the sort of tutorial modes here. We'll let Sean get through some of the basics whilst you watch, and I try and fill some time basically.
Well, no, see this bit, I don't like all this. You see that there's an auto combo system which allows you to perform the combo with just one button. For the purist, that's not on, because you're going to get people that will spam this online, and it makes it far too easy for them to play. I'm not happy with this, to be honest.
I suppose then, because a game, I don't want to keep harking back to, well, yeah, it turns into a bit of a button basher, but also like with something like Injustice where you have to learn the combos and there is no auto combo, or even a Street Fighter where you've got to learn sort of 10 button combos. This means that I can have never played this and just do these combos.
Yep, and here we've got the chain attack. So this is widely used now. Even Capcom use it now with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So you press the weak, and I'll just show you. It's the 3 buttons, one after the other. So, and that's an effective way of starting out a combo. Now you've also got this all-out attack, which you can do by pressing 2 of the buttons together and then one after the other the same, or repeatedly banging those 2 buttons. So let's see if I can work this one out.
Again, pretty awesome looking.
Yeah, very easy to pull off as well. So, and for a variation of the all-out attack, press the red button during the all-out rush to knock the opponent backwards. So. There you go. I'm glad that I'm not fucking all these up as well. I'm actually... So you've also got the sweep move, which knocks the opponent off their feet. You use it to change the flow of battle. Well, not really, you're just chopping their legs out from underneath them. And then you've got the furious action, which is a skill that has invincibility. So to the layman, that's an unblockable attack. And his one's called Big Gamble. So let's try the Big Gamble. There you go, Dragon Punch, wasn't it, basically? Yeah. So you can do the furious action, but they use a little bit of your health points. So there you go. Well, and then the next one, you've got a throw, which is performed the same way as like a Tekken, 2 buttons together. So go up close to them, press the 2 buttons, he grabs hold of him and chucks in one.
That didn't actually look like much of a throw. It almost just looked like, well, he just kicked him twice away, didn't he?
Yeah, he booted him in the nads by the looks of it. And but you can also throw your opponents in the air. So I mean, these are easy to pull off. So
yeah, it's just 2 buttons, isn't it?
Air throws are useful against jumping opponents. Well, yeah, you can only do it against a jumping opponent because that's the only time they're in the fucking air. Yeah. Throw escape move is pulled out at the same. You pull it off at the same time that you see the question mark with the same buttons. So
I mean, that's become quite traditional as well. Basically, someone tries to grab you, you press the grab buttons to reject it, don't you?
Yeah, the purist would say that the exclamation mark is a bit of a
It shouldn't be that.
giveaway. So, right, and here we go, the special moves. So you've got, in this game, the moves for the main characters are based upon the spells that you cast in Persona. So the first one here is Zeo, which is like the lightning based attack from the game, and it's pulled off the same way as the Hadouken. So we'll try that now. So there you go. I'll go back so you can see it. There you go. Fireball, and then the other one is a closer ranged attack. So you can pull off the Zeo, a ranged one or a close up one, which is pretty cool. It's the same way, I guess, with a Hadouken Fireball. You can do one that only travels a short distance and goes really slowly, or you can do the fast, heavy one. So
that's the one you did, which was the equivalent of a slow one. It did actually look like it had a really slow wind up, that it might actually be quite easy to dodge.
Yeah, maybe, but you could. It's probably a good one to finish off a combo with as well. Right, and then you can boost your special moves, which costs SP, which is, I guess, if you look down the bottom of the screen, you've got the bar, and each one is made up of 25 SP. So it's a power gauge, same as any other game, but they're using SP because of the RPG thing from Persona. So you can boost it. So it's the same way as, you know, on your Street Fighter, you can do the enhanced EX attack. So let's try this one.
And that's another feature that's being added to a lot of more modern games. It's the same in Injustice, where you do, you know, a similar sort of, you know, a fireball type move, and then you hit another button and it adds extra to it, but uses up your energy bar.
Oh yeah, but it's not a new thing, because again, Darkstalkers was one of the first games to use this. I reviewed the Darkstalkers game recently, and it shocked me how influential that game would have been, you know, and there's so much stuff that it pioneered. So right, when you've got half your bar full down the bottom, you can use an SP skill, which is, you do it by doing the fireball motion twice and then pressing the attack button, the Persona attack button. So a bit difficult on a PS3 pad, but I managed to do it. So yeah, there you go. That's your extra power combo attack thingy-jig. So, and my son's loving this. You can hear him in the background. So yeah, when your HP gets down to half, you awaken. So when you get into your awakened state, you've got to let it go. Take damage to get your HP below 35%. You did it! So when you're awakened, your energy bar thing down the bottom, the SP, raises to 150, and you automatically get 2 bars. And then you can use your awakened SP skill, which looks like it's going to completely kick this guy's ass. So you've got the same mechanic as with the other special attack. It's double motion followed by the Persona button. In this case it's the Zeodine attack, which is done in the same way as a hurricane kick. So let's try that. There you go. And you actually saw the Persona card appear there, which is really cool. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Then you've got the reversal burst, which is used to counter when your burst gauge is full. It's pretty obvious when your burst gauge is full, because there's a fucking great big burst up in the top that flashes in neon pink. So when the opponent's attacking you, press all 3 buttons together, and there you go. So a reversal burst lets out a blue shockwave, but it can't be used when your Persona's broken or when you hit with certain moves like throws or SP skills, so unblockable stuff. When you're not being attacked, you can perform a max burst instead. So I did this inadvertently just now, so let's try it again. There you go. So it just lets out a shockwave. It's a good way of not only knocking your opponent out of the way, but it also completely refills your SP gauge, which is handy. Then you've got evasive action, which you can dodge attacks by moving through your opponent. You're invincible to everything except throws, so basically if someone starts spamming that, then you need to throw them.
Yeah.
and you can press down and the same command to hop towards the opponent, which I don't know what combo link or to instigate an aerial attack. But you can't double jump out of a hop or do an aerial dash or backstep. But again, it's an evasive manoeuvre against throws. Although when you get that exclamation mark, it's pretty easy to evade a throw. You just press the buttons. Then you've got the aerial turn. While jumping, press the same command for the evasive moves to turn around in mid-air. So there you go. It allows you to attack your opponent from behind. Persona break is when a persona takes a certain amount of hits. This is to we've seen this in games before where overuse of your like special moves, I guess, can cause your persona to lose its power.
Does this stop people spamming, do you think?
No, it's a tactical part of the combat, because when Yosuke uses his persona on me, see, I hit it, and it's a way, I guess, to stop people spamming. But you know, you've got to be careful, because not only are you defending your main character, but you've got to protect your persona as well, because your effects your attacks are going to be lessened without the persona. You'll be significantly weaker. So when you're frozen, if you get hit by dry ice, you have to press back and forward to get out of it quickly. So you did it. And then you can also get shocked. So you can't move normally, but you can use special moves. So
is this kind of thing in the Blood Food style games, or is this specific to Persona?
This one is specific to Persona, actually. I've not seen the electricity shock and stuff like this. Is new, so it's I think they're trying to, you know, incorporate the same way status.
RPG style status elements, isn't it?
Yeah. See, here we go, panic. So when in the panic state, your controls are reversed. Jesus. So can you perform a back step? I'm sure I can. There you go. So it just goes the other way. Ailments will last for a set period of time, but they end when you hit your opponent.
Right. So in other words, if you get panic, get out of the way to also try and hit them quickly as you can.
I love that. You've got poison, you've got rage, charm, mute, fear. That's really clever.
I like the rage one. You're stronger, but you can't block.
Yeah. So you know, most of these can work for or against you. Really.
And this is all new to this style of game, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you get altered states in other fighting games, but you know, to have it specifically tied into the status ailments from an RPG is very clever.
Yeah.
Right, try backstepping and walking backwards to moving away from the opponent for an extended period of time. Punishment awaits those without the will to fight.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah. This is basically to stop you trying to, you know, if you get one hit in and then want to time out to win the match. This stops that.
You get penalised if you run away for too long. So, as you can see, you've got the sad faces around you, and he's been poisoned. The guard cancel is a powerful counter attack that uses 50 SP. So, when you're blocking, you've got to press forward and the two buttons simultaneously to pull that out. There you go. It took me a couple of goes, but I did it. And that's invincible move, so that means you can perform it anytime while you're blocking. And then you've got instant blocks. Right, this is the same as with just defended in Garou Mark of the Wolves, or a bit like the parry system in Street Fighter 3. Pretty difficult to put off as well. Let's try and get out of this before then.
She'll let you.
They're not coming. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
always one thing in a tutorial I find in fighting games that gives you a hard time.
Yeah, this should be easy, really. It'd probably be easier with a joystick. This one. But anyway, I'll move on to the next one. What else have we got here? You've got burst. Let's have a look at the instant kill to finish this off. It's a flashy move that finishes off your opponent no matter how much health remains. It's only available during a round that will win you the entire match if you win it. So you need a full bar and your character's icon will flash white when it's available. So look up the top left now, they're flashing white. You've got to go down, 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 2 buttons together. Just threw him because I was too close.
What? Damn.
There you go. Whoa, so it cuts to an anime cutscene for the fucking special move. That's amazing. Check this out. And that's actually the move that he just pulled off there. Oh no, I can't really, this is a spoiler. Yeah. But there you go. So that's the main tutorial. So what I'll do now, if I just have a quick crack on to challenge mode, which is to test your combo skills. So do that, or should I have a look at the arcade mode briefly?
Yeah, crack on the arcade, just so you get to see some of the sort of cut scenes and stuff that they show you for the matches.
So I'm going to stick with the same character because I've just obviously had a crack at learning some of his moves. So we're inside the Velvet Room here. So interesting that they've named the character now because he's not named, is he, in the Persona 4? He's always known as like the protagonist. So let's look at the characters. You've got Yukiko, you've got Naoto, Aegis, who's from one of the other Persona games, as is Mitsuru.
The Persona ability is the power to control one's own heart, and the heart is strengthened through bonds.
I love that Teddy's there.
As you form bonds by becoming involved with others.
So we've got a good selection of characters from different Persona games. Teddy, excellent. Kanji, who's just fucking awesome in Persona 4. Yeah. You've got Chie, and you've got Yosuke, and Elizabeth, who is the sister of the character Margaret from Persona 4.
Lend me your strength.
So I'm going to choose you.
I wish you good luck.
Oh, as in you, the character, not you, the listener.
Nobody touches his
What we'll do now is we'll just we'll stop talking because we've talked you through the tutorial, and we'll just let you have a look at Sean playing this so we can properly concentrate and say thank you very much for watching, listening, and stay tuned to GodIsAGeek.com.
Tournament has finally begun. I, Rosette, will be your commentator. Here, everyone gets to release their pent-up anger and frustration on each other. Let's settle those little grudges once and for all.
Rise? A battle tournament?
We will now begin our very own P1 Grand Prix, featuring the manliest of all men.
Teddy's here too?
Here I am! It's so exciting getting to fight against you, Sensei!
You and I are going to fight?
Now let's duke it out! Whoever wins or loses, no hard feelings, okay?
You're making a mistake, Teddy! I got no choice but to do this.
Round 1.
The mysterious beast Teddy has been unleashed!
Teddy's
Nice! Where will they go from here? This is turning into a very one-sided battle! Another rude awakening! Will this turn the tables? That one hit home! Ooh, not bad!
You're so obvious!
And the round is over!
Round 2.
Are you ready for the next round? Both not bad! You're Looks like they're finally on a roll. That one was dead on. Yikes, that's not good.
Finally.
Time for the climax. The differences are slim. Go, go, go! The fight is evenly matched. Anything could happen. Ooh, the battle is joint now. Go, go!
Sona, go!
Another an awakening. Will this turn the table?
No.
Time to try that one again. Ooh, this is turning into a tight. The persona's been destroyed. A vicious attack. Is the opponent cornered?
Damn.
Very poisonous.
A huge lead in stamina. Are they free and easy now? Has the battle been decided?
Damn, strike true.
The opponent How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
You're so cruel, Sensei. You didn't have to hit me like you meant it.
But you're the one who challenged me.
And who is that imposter? The real Teddy is so more adorably huggable than that.
A fake Teddy?
I knew you'd win, Sensei. You are the top contender after all.